I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells all right to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tickfaw Habor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
And we got to force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
So going back to the previous cutscene, Johnny does seem pretty stressed. For the first time. I mean, one of the previous cutscenes, he falls asleep, and Lincoln wakes him up with some Vietnamese yelling. Just the fact that he's sleeping with a pistol in his hand kind of implies that he's maybe suffering from some kind of post-traumatic stress disorder, or at least some kind of stress, which is understandable. The cutscene that we just saw, he's got the flask of alcohol. Makes you wonder if he becomes, like, you know, a little too stressed out. In the Senate hearing videos, he seems okay, but I mean, you never know. Maybe toward the climax of the game, he just goes overboard and just says, you know, no mas, no mas. Ooh, oh, okay, here's my informant. There we go.
Hey, over here.
How you doing, girl?
So you the scary motherfucker who gon' deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to burn us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in the cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
Damn! Cut that sack of shit down!
I'm gonna recruit him.
Crossroads, Junior. You can come work for me. Or,
All right, fine. Now get the fuck off me.
sure thing.
Okay, so yeah, we might as well assign it to Burke. I mean, he is like the gearhead, and like I said, it's already close to his home district of Point Verdun.
Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tickfaw?
No worries, lad. They're on their way. Hold tight.
might I become a priest? Every bad thing you experience, every trauma, they never leave you. Sure, you might forget about them for a while, but when the next one comes along, no matter how slight, it brings everything back. It reminds you of the weight you've been lugging around. I knew I couldn't carry all that on my own.
You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh, yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Okay, so this is the racket leader. When I started playing the game, I always referred to the racket leaders as lieutenants.
Hope I'm not out of line here, Pops. But we shouldn't be working with those communist fucks.
Their money's the same color as everybody else's.
Okay, he's down. He's down. Let me get this, read this note. His bowels were irritable. Okay. I didn't really need to know that, but, you know, some people suffer from that malady. That's not something to be made light of. Enjoy your last moments on Earth, man. I'm gonna let you suffer a little bit more while I grab your cash. Don't worry, it will be over very soon, like right now.
Get the fuck off me, you big son of a bitch!
Of course.
Okay, hold on, let's see. Current income is for Cassandra is 186,000 in the long run. I don't know if Burke will be kind of irritated that he's making $2,000 less. $2,000 less than Cassandra.
If we're gonna hold Tickfaw Habor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
Indeed. I'm your man. I got this area covered. No question about it.
The hell? Oh, he's in the back.
I just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I ain't never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we use against the Soviets. Has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, I'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
That is a pretty nice car, gotta admit. Oh fuck. Going the long way around.
He got me! Found him! That shit's all in.
Let's go. Fuck!
Good shit!
Come on!
Let's see if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn, Sal. This is all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Taught me two things.
Oh, my car disappeared too. God damn.
But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal.
I probably should have bought the attack vest before I wouldn't have had to repeat this mission like 4 times already. Oh shit.
Sammy, I'd be ashamed of you.
Burn on that piece of shit!
Wasn't expecting a turn there.
I'm out of bullets!
All right, well, there's another way you can slow him down. How?
Alright, gotta keep cool. Don't lose control of the car, and don't lose control of your emotions. I could understand if, like, maybe, I can understand why, like, the cars that aren't your... Oh, what the hell? Did that guy just... Did Frank Pagani just chuck out his passenger? It's crazy.
That the best you can do?
There we go. Finally. Bitch. Oops. The hell? Oh no, please don't.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of the robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that When Sammy, Ellis, and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Frank Pagani, another district done.
Come on in. We just having a friendly conversation.
I'm done with Frank Pagani. Poor bastard's not gonna be running anything through Tickfaw Habor again. It's our territory now.
Fuck him and fuck her. I've got nothing to speak of but Irish Point. And now that I give it a good think, since my Irish bastards have already secured the rackets at your fucking request, I think I'll just stay.
Action like what we got right here is like wet pussy. If it's been long enough, ain't no such thing as a bad one. I want this piece.
There's more of this city under my control than not. So you can call your cracker cleanup crew all you like. But in the end, it ought to come right back here.
A nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again.
Just wanted to hear Burke sing.
Who's it gonna be, Lincoln?
Ain't a territory in this city I can't control.
Okay, so Cassandra's at 186K.
Anytime you want to make a call, I'm good with that.
If I assign it to Vito, he'll be at 180K. So he'll be $6,000 short. The discrepancy between Burke and Cassandra will be less than the discrepancy between Vito and Cassandra. Alright, Burke, here you go.
This one's all you, Burke.
Oh, fucking hell. You're smarter than you goddamn look, lad.
Yeah, I get it. I'm the Yankee motherfucker from Empire Bay. But twice in a row now you cut me out. Just keep in mind, you do that to your own detriment.
So are we done here?
We'll talk later. Get on out of here.
Vito's mad already. Don't worry, man. Next one is coming your way.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay. Just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.